bap, bap. Bap, bap.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Hey,
We'd have to comment.
hey guys. Subliminal messages. Hello. I can't hear you guys. Am I doing this podcast alone?
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Brett and Tony with Ash and Abe. I'm Abe.
Brett.
I'm Tony.
Oh, I'm Ashlyn.
This is the podcast that you actually.
Yo, I was writing
the
my
fuck,
notes, dude. The only person who brings notes, me. I'm
Whoa,
writing
I
them
bring
down.
notes.
all my notes are on my brain tickle.
I do notes for the movies.
I should show up and say random things and see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm stupid.
Oh,
Maybe.
Well, we can find out this week because we are talking about our stupidity. Not just ours, stupidity in general, I guess.
okay.
I mean,
But we're going to focus on ours.
we're pretty
Okay.
stupid. We're stupid.
We're pretty stupid. We
So I'm
do
not gonna
stupid
lie.
things.
If you guys mention something and somebody else's stupidity pops into my brain, I'm probably gonna put them
You're
on
gonna
blast.
accidentally say it.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving everything
might
in
not
this
say
podcast.
names,
I'm
but-
leaving everything in, guys. Everything can be on blast. We have no type rope.
That's how Tony does it. He
Safety
doesn't-
net.
He leaves it all in and blasts.
You just keep the safety net, no tightrope.
Yep.
So it's
tight, all tight rope, no
Yep.
safety net.
Yep. And blasted.
Blasting.
Yep.
So who's going first?
Then I started blasting.
Ashlyn.
Ashland,
Dude, I've done so many.
Blasting.
I say so many stupid things on accident.
I know.
I can't help it.
If you only knew the thing that I had to cut out of this podcast.
We haven't even done it yet. Oh, do you mean like
In
other
general.
In
apps?
general,
Oh God, yeah.
I've been told I've been censored a few times.
Yeah,
things
she
I've
has.
said.
I've
So-
censored you like a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have the thing that my mouth is so much faster than my brain, man.
Yeah.
So I just say things and it's stupid. Actually, we just went to an X-Ray Mary show
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did.
yeah, we did.
And I officially met Andrew. Okay. Andrew's Jessica, Tad's sister's
Oh, yes.
Oh,
husband,
yeah, I
know-
Andrew,
I
know where this
okay?
is going.
Okay.
Andrew
Yeah.
Irish.
And so, we're just talking, shooting the breeze.
Yep, because we're 60. Okay.
So I was
Did
laughing
anyone
in the
else?
other
Yeah, I was gonna say. Did anyone else hear
Katie
Katie
in the
laughing
other
in
room.
the other room? That was awesome.
So anyway, okay, so X-Ray Mary, they have their X-Ray Mary shirts
Mhm.
on things or whatever, and there was an amp, okay, and a big old amp,
Yeah.
and it has a shirt on it, and so I'm sitting there and I'm like, Abe, Andrew, Tony, like that's a shirt. That's a nice looking shirt. And Katie's there, and Katie's like, that's not a shirt. And everybody's yelling at me, that's not a shirt. And I'm like, that's a shirt. It's probably like a 2XL shirt, right? And Andrew's like, yo, I wear a 2XL. What are you saying? I'm like, yo, I was just trying to think of like the biggest shirt I could. And he was like, oh, you're calling me fat? I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
even
"Oh,
worse,
fuck."
dude.
And it ended up being a t-shirt.
It was a shirt. Thank you very much.
This amp, it turns out it was a 5X t-shirt.
Damn.
It was
yeah.
a big amp,
Yeah.
huge amp.
I don't know sizes.
Yeah,
hello.
I'm right there with you. I wouldn't have even known where to start.
I just know my size. Bam. I barely know your size. I barely know your guys' size.
What am I?
You're a 2.
I'm a 2X.
What am
You're
I?
a 2XL. You're an XL.
So wait a minute,
Yep.
what's your excuse then for?
Wait, I
Yeah.
just
You just
Yeah.
basically lumped Brett into
So,
the
so I'm as big as that amp.
Well, hold
is
on.
what I hear.
No, hold on. Now the amp's
Jesus.
really wide, but he's awfully thin.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
that's something. I'm saying something. You got the girth,
you're
but
saying
you don't
something.
got the.
Plus,
I don't know.
T-shirts stretch. Let's be honest.
T-shirts.
They have a
stretch.
little bit of give to them, so it's not
Whatever.
completely stupid. I'm on your side.
And
It was more
right,
just
was
of
a fucking
embarrassing.
t-shirt.
Thank you
Yeah.
for giving her that out.
I'm
Yeah.
always gonna get my girl out.
So that's a start.
I almost said something stupid after that comment.
What was it?
I can't say it.
No
Why?
safety nets.
No safety nets. That's what you said.
You always get out of Ashland.
Huh.
Is that stupid or is that provocative?
It's not, and it's not smart.
Well, that's true. So anyway, there's my stupid story. Who's
Nice.
next?
Most of mine, I want to leave off the really good ones that I have. Most of mine are kind of when I was younger, like, and I barely remember my youth, so I struggled a lot. But I do remember we were on a vacation in Colorado, and we were driving through the hills and stuff. And so like formations of rocks, right? Like a mountain, but it's flat on top.
Yeah.
Those are like the area is called a plateau, right?
Yeah.
So I did not hear that. I heard black toe. So I just kept asking my family where all the black toes at. And everyone was laughing at me, and I felt so dumb. And then they told me why.
They
I was
weren't
like,
laughing
"Oh."
with you, huh?
No, they were
Oh,
not.
Man, you thought they were.
I was, and the same trip, I
rough.
actually, there were antelope around, and,
Huh.
or no, maybe not antelope. Maybe someone said they looked like antelope. Either way,
Yeah.
in my head, I heard cantaloupe. So I was asking the cantaloupes, and again, I didn't know what the fuck a cantaloupe was.
Everybody was laughing. 'cause
Everyone's
Abe's
laughing.
So
I don't
funny.
think I said anything for the rest of the trip.
Probably not.
I was done.
Oh,
But those are always fun, like the Bon Apple tea. That's
Yeah, those are good.
I like that.
I
kind
got a
of stuff.
couple of chavies to say.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bust 'em out.
Man, let's hear one.
Not yet.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Everybody has to
Okay.
give one stupid story first.
Oh, ooh.
Break the ice.
I didn't bring any stupid stories with me.
You brought your life with you.
I mean,
I know.
she-
I do a lot of
you know,
stupid
that
things.
message that she sent to us today. You bring some stupid stories.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh, I got some."
There's my brain.
And then here we are. Nothing.
Yeah.
Man, you're stupid.
I got
I
one.
I do stupid things like literally like every second of my life. I feel like there's
I did too.
not the ones that like jump out at me. It's just I'm always dumb.
So I got
I
one.
feel
I
like,
got one
you
of
know?
Brett's
Okay.
because it literally just happened.
Oh,
Belle drew him a nice little picture,
Oh.
yeah.
and it's a milk carton with
Yeah.
some
It's a strawberry milk.
strawberry milk carton with Japanese writing on it. Unless you ask Brett, because then it's Japanese.
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 Look at this Japanese writing.
It's
It's
a
the real word.
Japanese. I'm saying this correctly because I'm so smart.
He did correct himself right after, but
Sweet.
Soy sauce.
Sweet sauce. I need some sweet. There's two of
I was
them.
helping. I'm not
Yeah.
being mean.
I know you're not.
You're being really silent and giving me that look.
No, I don't know what to say. I mean,
Okay.
no, it's like that's just
Yeah.
me, man. Like I guess I don't know. Like I feel like that's all the time. Like I just, I mean, it's just that always happens.
Tony.
I'm just an idiot.
I don't know. Should
I wouldn't go that far, dude. Don't be mean to
Okay,
yourself.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm just
that was
stupid.
too far.
would
We're all just stupid.
yeah, would the first time story that just happened to me? Would that be a good
my
one?
God,
Oh my
yes,
gosh, are you-
please.
But that's not stupid.
That's
That
not
is- That is
stupid.
fucking stupid.
The one that I'm
That
thinking
is
of.
stupid. Yes. And I even asked Tony, I'm like, Tony, how do you let this
That was
happen?
that was an accident, right?
Yeah, it was. And
It's
not like I
still
did it on
fucking
purpose.
stupid.
Yeah, it's
It
not
is
stupid.
stupid.
It's
No,
an
I'd say it's
accident.
more embarrassing. I think you
Yeah,
should tell the story.
Okay, tell
Tell
the
the
Yeah,
story.
because it's a
And
good
I'll
It's a
explain-
great
Hold on.
story.
You tell the story and I'll explain why I'm like
Okay.
going so hard on it. That's fucking stupid.
I mean, you didn't even tell Tad when he got there, right?
No, he still doesn't know. Why would I say that?
He's
Right.
gonna find out.
This is what was going on through Tony's head the whole time.
And it's probably stupid saying this now.
nope.
There
it's
you go.
great.
That's what makes it stupid.
Okay. So on the way over to Tad's place, I shit my pants to do this
Well,
podcast.
let's rewind. You decided before your journey to Tad's, you should have some hot wings. Because that's where you went. You went to
Actually,
I got some
Wingstop.
barbecue wings.
Yeah,
Some barbecue.
Tony
Well,
eats-
yeah.
Yeah.
Still barbecue wings. And
To
then
eat wings and then go on like a 3-hour freaking trek.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
I mean,
so you shit yourself. What happens next?
then I went to the gas station and washed myself off. And then I threw away my underwear. So the rest of the night, I'm going without a safety net. So like the entire time, I'm like, am I going to shit on this podcast on his couch? I hope not. Don't make me laugh, guys. That's why I like saying, Tad, don't make me laugh. And luckily for me, I did not shit my pants on the podcast.
Oh,
But
that would have been a first time,
I
though.
would have been a full
Well,
time.
I guess we don't know, though. I mean, it might not have
It
been.
would have been, let's be honest.
He could have.
Well, it'd be the first time for you, but who knows? Maybe Tad's had some people.
Yeah, first time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what would I have done?
If you shit, oh my God, would you just keep
What
going
do you do?
and hope he doesn't smell it?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Because you can't like bring attention to it.
Were they runny? Was
if
it runny?
if you pooped yourself at someone's house, dude, you have to. You gotta
No.
be like, dude, I just had an accident.
I'm
like,
not gonna
I gotta
lie,
use your bathroom.
But then I had no safety net of a underwell.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have faked a seizure or something. I would have. I would go ultra dramatic because I am not telling anybody that I just shit myself
No, and
to
this,
their face.
and
I
this-
will tell them weeks later. Fine, but no, I'm
if
good.
you fake a seizure, what do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna call an
they're
ambulance.
gonna call an
and
ambulance.
they're gonna be like, oh, he shit himself.
While I was seizing, I'm sorry. It
And
happens.
They're gonna give you some
And-
fucked up drugs.
Cool.
No.
No, and this was really one diarrhea.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So it'd have been noticeable.
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah, yeah.
100%
No hiding
noticeable.
that.
No hiding
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, oh man, let's see how this goes. And then I was like, I was already committed, so
All right. So why do you think that is stupid?
That's fucking stupid.
I think
I don't get it. I don't get how you can shit your pants, first of all, without being sick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only logical thing that like you shit your pants when you're sick.
I bet if you Googled it, the amount of sharding.
I don't need to Google it. I feel like
statistics.
people need to understand what their buttholes are doing.
no, because
I don't get
no,
it.
I farted and stuff came out. It happened.
Yeah, but you sharted, but you straight shit your pants. A shart is a little bit of poop, right?
Like once you have you ever pooped your pants?
No. Well, when I was little and sick.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. How do you not know what your butthole's doing? I know
No,
when I
I've
have
had-
to poop.
I've had surprise shits.
Yeah,
Katie's seen me
yeah,
surprise shit
I mean,
before.
Surprise shits happen all the
It
time.
happened,
But
man.
see, they
It
don't.
happens.
It
but
happens
they
to
They
me.
do.
It happens to me at least once, like every 8 years or something.
I'm
Like
averaging like
clockwork.
once every other year.
Oh damn! You're kidding. Okay.
Okay, but still, like, I don't understand how you don't. I don't understand.
Well,
Because-
see, okay, when it's the running ones, there's
Yeah.
no substance there.
Yeah,
so
but
it
you
just feels like a
know-
gas
you
buildup.
know when you're gonna have diarrhea.
No.
You
no.
have
No.
to know.
You
I know
don't.
it when I'm gonna have. I know
No.
when I'm gonna
It's
have.
called
poops.
women's intuition. We don't have that.
That has nothing to do with diarrhea. That has something to do with knowing your body and how it works.
Good try though.
Yeah, I was hoping that would be.
Yeah.
I'm so
You
stupid.
got close. I feel
I
like it took her a
honestly-
second to come up with a reply.
Yeah.
She stopped.
You're like,
Yeah.
do we?
Wait,
Maybe
huh?
he's talking.
Okay.
I don't get it. I just don't. It blows my mind. It blew my
It
mind.
blew my
when you-
ass
when you did it in Target and you sent us the picture.
because I didn't think you would believe me.
No, you did send a pic.
He sent a picture. It was so gross.
Much appreciated.
I
Yeah.
don't ever need to see your poopies.
I did. I just did not want. Tony's just trying to be cool.
Yeah.
She hit pants at walk. I just wanted to take a picture to see, like, hey, I actually did.
I just, diarrhea happens when there's something wrong.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
No, man.
No,
There's
dude.
something that has to cause diarrhea to happen.
No.
The last time I sharded, I was up all night. Actually, I mentioned this on
Listen to us.
podcast.
The last time I sharded.
I was up all night reading a book, and I was drinking coffee all night.
There you go. That's
But
something
it's not
that
something
caused it,
you
though.
feel. I thought I had to fart, and I was just outside smoking a cigarette, reading the book, and I was like, oh, I got to fart, and then nope, there's something behind there.
So you guys just full on blast ass.
No,
Like,
Oh.
it doesn't take much.
Okay.
it doesn't make sense. It
So-
just
All it
doesn't.
takes
I'm
is a
sorry.
pinhole.
It just
So,
doesn't
You,
make sense.
you want to know something? You know what makes this really stupid? The week before, I had the wing spot and it made me shit like that before.
So okay. All right, this story just graduated.
Thank you.
That makes it a
Yep.
stupid story, Tony. That was
Stupid.
stupid.
Maybe this time it'll be different.
I was like, I didn't shit my pants then, but I had some really bad diarrhea. So like,
Let me just do this before.
that kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's stupid.
That is awesome.
Katie just nodded her head. Yes, that is
Oh.
stupid.
Uh-huh. See, I'm stupid.
Good Lord.
And I did it knowing I was going to do a podcast.
When this was, I felt dumb as fuck. We were going to me and a buddy. Were going to Spy Kids 3D at the theaters.
I walked
Okay.
out like that.
Me too. Well, he did too. Well, it's Travis. You know him, and the like you have the glasses and everything. Like it was like one of those, like
The old
but
school, the
before,
blue and
yeah,
reds. Got
before
you.
the Avatar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like changed the 3D glasses and
Right.
shit like that. Yeah, it was the old school one. So like, and we had, you hadn't seen a 3D movie at the theaters come for years
yeah.
and years before that Spy Kids 3D. So we got really fucked up ahead of time, and I gave the guy, it was Marvin, the old guy.
Oh, Marvin.
We gave him the tickets, and then as I was turning around, I was still walking, and I just like, and I'm wearing the glasses, stone out of my mind, and I just like flat run into a fucking wall. I work there. I've worked there for 3 fucking years before that. I know where the wall is, but yeah, and then I have to like play it off like I'm not a fucking idiot. Jesus.
One
I
time,
felt dumb then.
Love it.
one time I went to. It was when "Let the Right One In" came out, the remake.
Yep.
What was that called?
That's the
Let-
right one in.
The remake was called that. No,
I
that was
think
the
so.
original. I think it was "Let Me In."
Let
Or-
me. Okay, yeah, something from
And I went to. I went up to order my ticket, and I was talking to Tim. And of course, I'm Luke's little brother. Every time I see Tim, and he distracted me. But I was like, "Let me in." I didn't say the name of the movie
Let
or
me in.
anything. I just
Let
said,
me in.
"Let me in." I felt,
Let
I
me
felt
in.
pretty dumb.
Cute.
So, what's something you have of Chavs? I'm really curious.
Chavi. Okay, so we were just talking about this the other night because when Chavi was younger, like apparently he's slightly deaf in one of his ears.
Oh.
So he has problems with like speech, different like things. So instead of saying specifically, he
Mm.
says pacifically
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Well, we were talking about Annie and we were talking about the song A Hard Knock Life or whatever, and he calls it a hard knot life. Like it's a knot
Cute.
that's really hard to take out.
Ah.
And he always thought that was what it was. And I was like, Chavi, it's hard knock, like you're knocking real hard, you know? And then another one is the movie Homeward Bound. He thought it was Homeward Bone because there were dogs in it.
Cute.
No,
Like
it's cute. And then one of the bigger ones of Chavi's that so I don't even know, he had read a book back in the day. Okay. So this is probably a middle school book or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had like, it was the story of a rat or something, and they used aspirin and they killed the rats. Okay. So Chavis,
whoa.
we were talking because we had mice or whatever. And he was like, just put some aspirin out. And I'm like, Chavis, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, it's rat poison. And I was like, Chavi, aspirin isn't rat poison. You can't just poison rats with aspirin, you know? He's like, no, I read it in a book. And I was like, yeah, the book lied.
Aw.
And so we figured out, obviously, aspirin thins the
That's kinda
blood, and
heartbreaking.
that's what rat poison does. But yeah, so in his mind, he
Gotcha.
just, for this long, you know,
Yeah.
his brain was tricked by this book into thinking aspirin was rat poison. So yeah,
Nice.
that's my little Chavers. I do have a Hannah one.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
She was driving, right? And she looked out her passenger side window and she saw a reflection of a car, and she thought that it was going to hit her, but it was just a reflection of a car.
That's kind of instinctual.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that
Yeah.
stupidity.
Oh.
That's just instinctual.
I bet
That's
like your
freaky.
heart just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
She wanted me to tell you guys that.
Oh, and Hannah's
like
Chavis girlfriend.
Yep, Chavi's girl.
Yep.
I have a brilliant of mine.
Go for it.
a brilliant.
I'm not gonna say my biggest one. My biggest one needs a full unveiling because
Oh.
it was 20
If
years.
it's- if
was
it's the one I'm
28
thinking of,
years
it
old. It was
does.
bad, but anyway,
Do we still get that today though?
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Um,
Just not right now.
but I will say that so I haven't eaten pork since I was like 7. Okay, I've eaten a little bit of pork,
Yeah.
you know, lesser porks, but I don't eat pork. Since I was 7, because I love piggies. Everybody knows this. But my family used to trick me. And so I'd be like, I'm not going to eat pork. And then they'd be like, this isn't pork, this is beef. And I'd eat it and it's fucking pork because I couldn't tell the difference
Mhm.
between them until I was like 15. I couldn't tell the difference between this white meat and this brown meat. So that's one of mine.
I don't count that as stupidity.
That's
15.
stupid. That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part.
I don't pay attention to meat.
I-
don't know
Honestly,
what
it
color
might have
it
been
is.
until I was 17. I'm not gonna lie.
See,
I
it
was-
took a really long time.
I don't know. I was on your side. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's not stupid. And then because I was thinking like, oh, she was like 7,
Yeah.
not 17. As soon as she said she was
Mm.
like,
That's like a
Yeah.
17-year-old thinking
Yeah.
that they invented deep
Yeah,
dish pizza.
yeah, for real,
Yeah.
for real. Seriously, we were too old to be thinking these
we
goddamn
were
things,
too
dude.
old for that shit. Tony, you got another stupid?
Yeah, how about the time I was choking and I locked myself in the bathroom?
I hate you so much sometimes.
Shit.
Yeah.
That was really scary.
Hey, we just all had Billy Sims.
We
Yeah, we did.
And he did not disappear to the bathroom.
He
yes,
didn't.
but we sure joked about it for a while.
Yeah, you did.
You're never gonna live it down, dude.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
The time you guys told me to walk on a pool
Yeah,
with a
A pool cover.
yeah.
pool cover.
That
That's
was a
stupid.
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I trusted my friend.
In-
I thought that was just so
In
stupid.
theory, it should have worked.
In theory.
In
no,
theory,
'cause-
we knew it wouldn't work.
I know.
I really was gullible.
yeah, I know now what a pool cover is, and
Me
what it
too.
actually is.
I had no idea. I trusted my friends. And that's why you don't trust your friends.
Yep.
I learned a lesson that day,
Yeah.
and it had paid off dividends.
So one of my stupidest ones, I know I'm going to get shit for this. I'm going to get it out of the way.
I already get shit on myself on this podcast, so go for it.
All right. So I was at a park with a friend. And
oh God.
we
I hate
were-
you.
Yeah, I know. I know. So we were walking the trails, right? And then some random dude, I do not know this guy. My friend did not know this guy. He comes out of the woods and he's like, "Hey, you guys want to see something?"
Please let it be a dead body. Please let it be a dead
And
body.
I said yes.
I think it's gonna be a wiener.
So I started, like, I turned to
It's gonna
follow
be a
him.
butcher knife.
And then obviously my friend had more sense than I. He's like, "No, we're good, man. Thanks." And I don't know why my brain just completely shut off. And I was like, what the fuck's going to happen? There's two of us, one of him. What's going to go wrong?
Abe
Yeah.
was gonna go get murdered in the woods real
Apparently.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
Hey
yeah.
man, you
yeah,
want to see something? Sure.
Actually, that kind of reminds me of a story that happened to me. But okay, I was probably I would have been 19.
Mhm.
I was moving down to Florida with friends with Zach and Justin, and we were in this like station wagon that we're moving down there. We had all of our stuff in the back and everything, and we were at a gas station, some random ass gas station. I don't even know what state, Tennessee or something fucking weird. And we were just like zigzagging because we had a month to get down there into Florida, so we're just zigzagging around without a schedule, and just like we were stopped there, and this lady, and we probably looked rough, you know.
Yeah, I can
'cause
imagine.
it's like 2 weeks into this journey. But yeah, this lady comes over to the car as we're about to pull away, and she said that that God came and spoke to her just now and said that we needed help or something. You know,
Okay.
that we needed her to, so she wanted to know if we wanted to come back to her place and she'd cook us up a meal. And we were all like, okay, that sounds pretty fucking good. So we start following this lady over to her house. And then we realized that we were idiots. Because
I want to know the rest of the story.
Well, no, that's
I know, but I want to know the rest of that story.
I know. I
How
wanted,
the fuck was that gonna play out?
I know we didn't. We as we're driving
So
behind
stupid.
her, all of a sudden we're just like it just hits us, and we're like, wait, haven't we seen this in a horror movie before? Like
That is awesome.
yeah. So we just like pulled a Yui right there and just hit the nearest highway
I wonder what her thought process was.
as we were pulled
She
away.
was probably like, "Oh damn, I can't kill these boys for my
Yeah.
stew."
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but what if it was like, oh, them poor little lost souls?
Yeah.
Oh
could
man,
be
they
like
could have
that.
been having a sex orgy right now.
I mean,
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there's porns that start the same way too. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish that we had just gone. And I mean, Zach had a gun on him. Of course, Zach had a gun on the trip.
That's
you know?
still
We
just the
should've been-
dumbest thing. You don't
we
know
probably
what
were
grandma
fine.
was harboring.
He was
She
a
could have
what?
had a whole gang with her.
What adventure did we miss out on?
Did I miss out on? You
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, yeah, but I would be hearing about it still.
Unless he was dead in a
Unless
stew.
I
That's
was dead,
true.
Abe.
I wish you would have
true.
done this. I'm disappointed
Huh.
in you.
Well,
I think you should write the story to what happened.
what I think would happen.
Yeah.
Yes, we should all write a version
Yeah, and then bring it.
of what the
homework.
fuck happened.
Okay.
I call stew. That's what's happening.
We're
man.
not allowed to have stew
I
in
kill-
our stories. Okay.
I count, or I'm gonna do like a happy one. I'm gonna do a happy one. No horror.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything turned out
I'm
great.
gonna do a
I found
porn.
Jesus.
You're doing the
guys.
porn?
I'm doing the porn
I'm going to
version.
do a wild card.
Oh, great.
Okay. We're just gonna be like playing Uno, me and this old lady.
Yeah.
While someone like plays a fiddle in the background, wearing a
Sounds pretty-
tutu.
I would have gone if I knew that was what.
You guys
Anybody-
want to hear a really good one of
Yes.
my mom?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I have two.
Yeah.
I have one that's specifically my mom, and then the second one's me and my mom.
Yeah.
So my mom, sometimes she gets a little harebrained, just sometimes. The first one is my brother has a dog, Rollo. Okay, boy dog, cute, he's small, and then she has a cat named Harvey. Well, Harvey was in heat, and Rollo was like sniffing around, and she was like, "Chav, grab your dog." Because they're gonna make babies and I ain't taking care of them. And then my brother, he's like, "Mom, they're different species." Like, and she was like, "Oh fuck, that's true." Okay, so that's one of my mommy.
But still, it's creepy.
It's
When they try to do that.
Yeah,
it's
weird.
gross.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
still weird.
It's
yeah.
weird.
agreed.
But then it would be funny if that actually did bleed into some.
Hey, cat dog.
Yeah.
I
Cat
love
dog.
cat dog.
Nice.
The second thing of my mom was so we were redoing her house or whatever, and we were redoing her room and stuff, and we used enamel paint, right? Because enamel paint, it's really tough
Yeah.
and it's easy to clean.
Oil
and
base.
stuff.
Yeah. Talking my language.
Yeah, talking Tony's language here.
You got
So
paint
we
guy.
used some enamel paint, and we used it on the ceiling and stuff. It's just whatever. And she was like, "Oh, good. Flies can't get on this because it's slippery."
Wait,
Flies
what?
Flies
No.
can't stick to it because it's slippery, right? And we're like, "Mama, what are you talking about? Flies can land on anything, They're upside down." And then she's like, "Okay, that was stupid, right?" We still give her shit about that. But then she's like, "Do you think like flies can stay on a car when it's moving?" We're like, "Yeah, Mom." Like, that's also a thing. And she's like, "What about wind?" It's like, "Yeah, if it's fucking windy enough, sure, they're gonna fly off." But then, like 2 weeks later, there was a fly on my windshield, and I took a picture and sent it to my mom.
While you were driving, so there was wind hitting it. Good.
She gets real mad when we bring it up, but it's so funny, and it's just such a lapse in judgment that is so rare. I feel
Well, see,
man.
and that's
Yeah.
part of the other. I don't have any that come to mind. I'm sure there's tons of them, but it's when your brain. Okay. Oh no, this works.
Yeah.
Frighteners. Perfect example.
Yeah.
So your brain is looking for something and it's overthinking and it's thinking hard and you
Yeah.
think like you jump to a conclusion like your mom
And
did.
you're like, "Yeah, that's right."
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was watching Frighteners
Yeah.
and about halfway through this movie.
Oh, Abe had it pieced together.
I was
Oh,
sitting there
man,
just watching the
Detective
movie. Then
Abe.
out of nowhere, something happened. And I'm like,
I don't even remember what it was.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just this most serious tone ever. And Brett,
Do you remember what you got?
I
though?
don't.
No, I
I
don't.
don't remember
either.
anything from the movie. I don't remember it at all. I remember Jake Busey.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And then Brett, like, he stops, doesn't pause the movie, or anything, and he just looks over me really slow. He's like, "You get what?" And I was like, nothing. Never mind.
You told us though.
I probably did
Yeah.
explain it later on,
You've
but
explained it to me.
I
just don't remember.
But yeah, no,
Were
I
you high?
I don't probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was probably high, Abe. Like, "Oh my god, it makes sense."
Everything
was-
makes sense.
That was the last time I think I was ever high with Abe.
Yeah,
And that was God.
That
Like,
was
So
a
that
long
movie
time
just
ago.
ruined
that was like
it.
15 years
Yeah.
ago.
After that,
Brett's like, I can't do this anymore.
Sorry, Abe. You're not
Dude,
allowed.
You're not allowed.
you're
You
done.
can't handle it.
You ruined Frighteners, damn it.
You're not gonna win another movie for me, Abe.
No, you had some like hair like brain like what's that like hairbrained or something
Hairbrained.
like
Hellbrain's
like
game.
you just had this like whole like crazy explanation, and then I just remember being like, no, like this is all that's happening, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's not complicated.
I thought I was watching something a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In-depth.
You were looking for like because just a couple weeks ago we did what's the fairy tales,
Yeah.
like where it's like it's
Morals and
like you were it was
Yeah.
like you were looking for something like that. You were going into the Frighteners thinking that it was going to be a fairy tale or
I
something,
guess.
but it turns out it's just you take it at face value.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
You don't need to explain my stupidity. You don't need to
I'm
apologize for
I'm
it.
doing what you do to Ashlyn.
Yeah.
I'm your defender. Where the fuck are you, Ashlyn? Defend
What?
him.
I don't defend nobody. That's not my role.
That's your
That's not my role.
shit.
She does if
I
it's something
gotcha.
important.
No, I
Yeah.
got you.
I'll look like an idiot. I'm fine
First of
with
all,
that.
I defend all you bitches when it's something important. But if it's something silly, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna let you do your thing.
It's usually
Let you
still.
flop.
Yeah,
She liked the chaos.
I do.
that's
So
true.
you guys know how I make jam.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I
so-
mean, I know that you do. I don't know how you do it.
but you know that I make jam.
Mhm.
That's the
Yep.
that's how
I know
I'm
you
leading
d-
the story.
I know
is,
you dabble
I
in
make
some jam.
Okay, so I make jam.
Mhm.
So me and my mom, we're real bad at math. I'm almost positive that I have the math disability called dyscalculia, whatever. Don't know. I can't do math. I just can't. My mom can't do math. So we have to sit there and we have to figure out how many cups of sugar goes into the jam, right? Because we're making it from scratch. And me and my mom came up with 1,000 cups of sugar.
Wait, huh?
Yeah.
how much jam are you making?
Not that much.
Would you say
Whoa.
you was in a jam?
We were in a jam for real. So like we're sitting there, and we're like, yeah,
Tell me you bought 1,000 cups of sugar.
no.
Oh, damn it.
But so like, we're just sitting in the kitchen. We're like, we need 1,000 cups of sugar. This sounds right,
Probably freaking out.
And
How do we
and
get
then
this
she
much?
gave you this. jam.
I was at work, by the way.
Yeah. And then my brother comes in. He's like, nope,
Nope.
just no. And then we're like, Travis, then help us do the math. And no, he can't do math either. Not like that. So,
You guys know. You guys are stupid. It's 2,000 cups.
but then I did
That would've
call
been
Abe,
funny.
though. And I made Abe figure out the cups, and it turned out to be like 10 cups.
Wait, you put in 2 extra zeros?
We're really bad at math, man. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
know what happened.
Hell
It's
yeah.
really hard. I can't do any of that. I don't know. It's bad. But anyway, that's my
Awesome.
other mama one. I have a really good one of Abe, and it just happened the other day.
Ah,
I don't even remember
jealous.
what it was. I kind of remember her telling me she was going to write it down.
So we were talking, and I was talking about stupidity, like what we were going to do for the podcast, right? And Abe gets stuck, all right? And he's looking at this cart, and he's like, he's reading this decal, and it says, rest in peace, somebody. It's a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of
RIP
those.
decal, right? And
Yeah.
they put a lion on it, right? And he's like, what? They had a fucking lion? They owned a lion and it died? Like, no, Abe. They probably, just Lionheart or some bullshit. And I told him, I was like, I'm writing this down because this is too good.
I did do that.
Man, did you know anybody in town with a lion? I think that would be some news.
He literally,
And it died.
he's like, they had a fucking lion?
You're lying.
I was more saying it as, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know.
I'm your defender. I'm supposed to be defending you.
You are, and you're failing.
The movie Wall. That's
I
it.
have my really stupid one, and that's the last stupid.
Okay,
one,
I got a couple.
But I don't want to say mine yet. I want you
Okay.
guys to say your stupid.
Okay, I got some.
Oh.
Mine, they're not gonna make you feel more comfortable about diving into yours. Because mine are more like I'd call them lapses of judgment because it was just me being stupid. Such as I meant to mention this on the injury episode. We were filming a samurai movie. And
Stupid.
yeah, I'm just rocking a diaper, and I needed to be a badass with some swords, and it couldn't be just one; it had to be two. So I decided to start swinging these swords at the same time, end up stabbing myself in the leg.
That's not
Obviously,
stupid.
no, that's
That is
stupid.
stupid.
That wasn't stupid.
That was stupid.
You were in character.
Yeah,
And
I was so in character that I decided it's smarter to just start swinging two swords. At
dude,
nothing.
Yeah, but all you were thinking was this is gonna look like a
It
cool
did look
shot.
cool.
And it did look cool.
It looked great.
It was
And it made you a
awesome.
nice production logo for a while because you're
Yeah.
using
Yeah.
my bleeding leg.
That.
I got something stupid that just happened this week.
Ooh.
I misplaced our hard drive with all our old episodes,
Yeah.
even though we haven't used. Still haven't found it
Oh, you
'Cause-
still haven't?
Oh,
because
no.
I put it in a safe place. You know,
Yeah.
Get it from himself.
I like.
I'll never forget this.
I'm not gonna forget this. This is really important, and I needed it. And I still don't know. I've been going through everything. I can't find it, but I know it's in a safe place. It's just been like, man, this is so stupid. I should have wrote it down.
I once went to I applied at 2 different movie theaters, right?
Mhm.
And one was in the next town that was next door to our town.
Yeah.
And I got a call about a job interview. So I went over to the next town over. I thought it was that one. Yeah. And I walk in and it was the nicer of the two, of the 2 theaters that were around. So I walk into the nice theater and I asked for the guy. It was the guy's name was Rusty that called me. And I was like, hey, I'm here for my interview with Rusty. And the guy that came out, he was like, well, we don't have a Rusty. Do you mean a Russell? And I was like, oh, maybe that is it. So he went into the back and made a phone call to Russell. The manager wasn't him. So he comes back out and tells you that. And I said, okay, thanks. And then I walk out and then I'm thinking, oh my God, what if it's in the fucking, so then I was seriously like 20 minutes late to the actual interview with Rusty.
Did you tell your interviewee or your interviewer?
Not until later. Cause I ended up getting the job because I'm awesome. So, but yeah, I ended up telling him later about
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah, that later, like a day after, probably.
Dude,
I felt so fucking dumb that day, dude.
Another one that I have was I decided that it would be a great idea to climb out of a car window on top of the roof and into the other window while going down the highway.
Okay.
That's just so stupid.
Yeah, that's
Wait, wait, wait.
Oh
dangerously
no,
stupid.
100%.
Was it filmed?
No.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, no.
What the
This
fuck?
was a right around my jackass phase, but
Okay, we all had a jackass face.
Yeah.
But I
and you
filmed on
it.
mine.
you
I
filmed
filmed
it,
on
right?
mine.
No, not this one. I decided, yeah, you know what? This sounds like fun. I mean, there was a one of those little caddies on top with the where you strap your luggage to. I did have that to grab onto, so it wasn't completely dumb.
You
But
should have
still, it was
recorded
No,
it.
that's still pretty stupid.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
know.
you're just doing it for yourself and not recording.
Yeah.
We've trained you better. I thought we did.
a lot of my
Could've gone
things didn't
viral.
get caught on tape. Yeah, I could have, man. I could be dead.
And that's the ultimate viral.
Ultimate viral.
I guess I've done some stupid things like that, but I'm not willing to discuss them on
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh.
I left off all the felony stuff that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did.
I didn't do any felonies.
No, I
so-
didn't either, obviously.
Well, what's a felony?
Felonies are pretty serious.
Shoot.
Yeah, felonies are pretty. We're probably a misdemeanor group.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of stupid things
Yeah.
that but I'm not like I think they're funny, so I'm not like
Yeah.
I don't think they were stupid. I think they were funny. But like when I was in 7th grade, I peed in the soap dispenser at school. And then like
Yeah,
that's stupid. That's fucking stupid. But God, just thinking about the person that realized.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know. It still makes
maybe
me
they never
laugh.
did. Maybe they never did.
Oh,
I have 2 really stupid stories that involve cops.
yeah.
So like the first one was I was at a party. I was young, whatever. I was like 16, whatever,
I was
going to
young.
parties, right? I went to a party and I was getting a ride home. And I'm just in the back, I'm just like, whatever, I'm going home.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Well, they stop and they're like, oh, I just got to stop at his friend's house. They burgled. See, I didn't know because they go into this garage. They open the car door and they like take something out. And I'm like, oh, the friend must have left something for
Oh.
them, right?
Yeah.
Well, nope. Turns out they burgled because a little bit later I was sleeping and the cops come to the door and ask for me. And I'm like, why am I like even a dude? I was getting a ride home. I swear to God, I thought they were friends, like whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's just stupid. Although that's not my stupid. That's
No.
someone else's
No.
stupid, right? Except my mom says that was stupid.
Yeah.
She tells me that was pretty fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
because you should have known better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was at a party. I was tired. I was drinking a little bit. Like I
Yeah.
was tired, I don't know.
You wanted
Um,
to believe the best.
Yeah. Second thing was also cops. So there was this boy that I whatever, he didn't like me. He kept calling me a whore at school. So I went to his house and I egged his car. And then the cops show up because obviously, you know,
Yeah.
they saw me egg the car. And the cops show up and they were like, "Did you egg this car?" And I was like, "Yeah." And my mom thought it was so dumb because they couldn't have got me. It's not like I was recorded. She was like, "Ashton, why didn't you just say no?" And I was like, "Why?"
Because
He
you were
asked me.
proud.
He fucking asked me, so I told him. And then I had to pay a $400 fucking fine
Yeah, why the fuck
for
yeah.
egging.
Man, you should have said
Who
like,
knew
I
that
agree with your
egging a
mom.
car is $400?
it's
now?
gonna be something.
That's
You shouldn't have known it
bonkers.
gonna be something.
Something.
Should have been like, no, I don't know. That got
No,
egged.
No,
you
no,
watch
your
it.
mom's on
no.
the right.
See, and that's where another part of the stupid comes in. I didn't know you could get in trouble for egging a car. You're egging.
No,
you see
I
it
feel like-
in the 80s. Egging cars is normal.
I
It's
feel
a
like-
fucking trick or
But
treat.
you
dude.
never see them get caught or admit to it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the stupid part is you would saying, "Yep, I did it."
Yeah, that was me.
What the hell?
What up? I had to go to court and everything. I was like, man, I do not belong here. So, does anybody have anything before my really, really dumb one?
No, I'm out.
Another stupid thing that I did that I think I'm only thinking of it because we just ran into him at the X-Ray Mary show the other night. Cody, our old friend Cody. He back in high school, we were down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
on a school trip, and we would you know those like cosmic brownies, you know, but like the
Yeah,
ones
with the sprinkles.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
ones with like the walnut sprinkles on top instead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
So
good.
we would like we would buy those and then like crumple them with our hands into
Ew.
like a roll to make it like a couple of them, put them down on the ground,
A
and they kind
phallic
of look
shape?
they kinda look
like
like poop.
like poops.
Yeah.
But we would do that like in the amusement park. And then like I would just walk up and like pretend to eat it. Like I'd pick it up and be like, "Oh," and then I'd pick it up as like random people are just walking by, and then Cody would walk up and be like, "Are you eating poop?" As I'm like about to put it in my mouth.
Is this the trip where you guys stole all that stuff?
I didn't steal nothing. It is that trip, but I didn't steal shit.
I mean, like, you know, the whole group.
Yeah, Cody got caught stealing, and it turns out that like 90% of everybody was stealing.
Yeah, like-
It was not- yeah, it
Yeah,
was a
like
whole thing.
everybody
Yeah,
was
yeah,
almost. I assumed everybody was.
I honestly didn't even steal anything that trip, though. I didn't steal nothing.
Yeah, I hold like I was not in the course and like I was home. I like and then like, everybody got back and like, oh my god, this has happened. Everybody was stupid and stole so much stuff,
Yeah, so
like an
much.
entire hotel room.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. That was another
you
stupid
didn't
thing that I
actually
did.
eat. I don't think that's stupid. I think that's kind of funny.
Well, yeah, yeah.
like
I
that
think
one.
it's funny.
Prank.
I mean, it's
No, I like
stupid,
that
but
one.
it's funny.
It's a stupid prank.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay,
Ashton,
what's your story?
I think the big reveal is about nigh.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So the story ends when I'm 28.
Okay.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
First of all, that's 4 years ago. I'm 32 years old,
I
right?
thought-
You're in your 30s?
Am I
Okay.
32?
I thought it was
No.
31.
I thought you were. I thought
I
you'd be
am-
30 or something.
I'm 35. You're 3 years younger.
Oh, wait, 89, right?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, it's okay, yeah.
Yes.
Dang,
Yeah.
you're old.
I know.
Damn, you
Okay.
getting there.
So
Jesus.
this ended when I was 28. So throughout my life, you know, I've been around animals.
Yeah.
And dogs specifically. Okay.
Mhm.
For some reason, you know, there's just blips where throughout my life, you know, I'm like, oh, dogs can't breathe through their mouths.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Dogs, there's just blips where I'm like, dogs can't breathe through their mouths. You can't smush a dog's nose, you know, because they have to breathe. They have to breathe through it. Okay. And I don't know why I didn't put much thought into it. I was like, nope, that's just the way
Sound-
of the world.
Sounds like you put a lot of thought into it.
No, I put no thought into it. Okay.
It sounds
Yeah,
like
but-
she put no thought into it.
But it sounds like you were thinking about that a lot, though.
Like there'd be blips, you know.
Your blips. Like
Yeah,
it sounds like
but the
like
blips
I never
are
just
like-
sit here and have a. I don't think I have any blips of sitting here and just thinking about dogs breathing.
I
I
mean,
don't know. I think you're overthinking.
I have a dog, and so I would never, if I wanted her to like hush or something, I'd never cover her nose because she wouldn't be able to breathe.
Man, that's weird.
Okay. But then, I'm 28,
Yeah.
and then there's a dog right next to me panting, and I'm like,
Did it just all piece itself together?
yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Dogs can breathe through their mouths.
Are
And then
you
I was like,
breathing?
I was like, no fucking shit. They can breathe through their mouths.
So
Like,
you two were
there's,
together
like-
by then.
it's almost like
Yeah.
I had two personalities because part of me was like, duh, like, no fucking shit. It can breathe through its mouth. And then part of me was like, no, it can only breathe through its nose.
And the other
know?
part was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. and
When you're telling the story
so
now,
weird.
I remember kind of a little moment of. I remember one time you blew in Lily's nose and her mouth fluttered, and you thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
And I remember, was that why? Was that part of it? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
They
okay.
couldn't breathe. They can't breathe through their mouths, man.
I mean, it's still cute as fuck seeing the little. If you've never done it, blowing a dog's nose, it's awesome.
It's cute.
It's pretty cute. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of the blips that humans have.
Yeah.
It's just mine was really
You just took it for
serious.
granted all these years and you just assumed.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I remember someone.
did she like tell you right away when she discovered this though?
I don't
Abe,
remember.
guess what?
I have a
Did you
horrible
know-
memory.
I
did
did.
you know, Abe?
Did you?
I did, but I didn't say it like that because I was like, duh.
Oh.
So I was like, Abe, I learned that dogs can breathe through their mouths.
What did I say?
You're like, what?
Abe, yeah, Abe was like, me too when I was fucking 4 years old.
I don't know why. I don't have any idea why that just
Cool.
didn't click in my head. Like, that's just the weirdest thing to not click. But
I don't remember if
There
it
it
was
is.
me or if I heard someone else say it. But I remember a memory of someone saying dogs couldn't look up.
Yeah.
I remember that was a thing. And it doesn't make sense.
Huh.
So I don't think it was me. It could have been me, but I don't know. But anyway, I remember someone was like, "Oh no, dogs can't look up."
you want to know another stupid story I have?
Yeah.
Except it's only kind of stupid, but I think everyone should try it. And it's going to sound really weird. Never mind.
No.
You cannot stop though.
Wait, what?
You started that off like
Yeah.
I wanted to try it.
I need to know this.
You already know what it is.
Let's hear it.
I don't know if I want you to keep this though.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. Okay, so when you're in the shower, no, don't do that. When you're in the shower, take shaving cream and rub it on your body.
Okay.
Does it feel cool?
Oh my god, it's the coolest feeling in the world. It almost feels like you're like a whale in water. Like you're just swimming through water. It's so slippery.
Huh.
We're not keeping this.
I
We're
got
not keeping
why?
No, we're keeping
because
this in.
everything
Why?
I
I-
just said
No,
sounds so stupid.
No,
It
we're keeping it
doesn't.
in, but
It
it
doesn't.
It doesn't.
you have a different way of connecting things in your brain. I know exactly what you
sounds
mean by
so
you feel like a
stupid.
whale in water.
I'm
It doesn't make
embarrassed.
sense.
I'm gonna try it.
But
And I'm keeping it in. It's fine.
No, I'm so embarrassed now.
no,
Don't
you're
be
good.
embarrassed about that.
I'll do
No.
it. I'll do it tonight.
No, we're not keeping
I
it.
shit my pants and I let everybody know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. That's
I shit my pants on a Boy Scout trip once, and then cleaned up in and threw my underwear in the trash at a Pizza Hut,
That's
random
disgusting.
Pizza Hut that we stopped.
Were you
at.
already there?
at the Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
No, I shit my pants
On the
then-
bus.
Yeah. No, well, out in the woods, and then we had and then we were dry, and I didn't know what to do.
Fake a seizure.
Fake a seizure.
Come on, Brett.
No, so I just sat uncomfortably in the van on the way to Pizza Hut, and then washed up there. Whew. Yeah.
That's stupid. So yeah, this has been stupid.
It's been a stupid
Been a
episode.
stupid episode. All right, so
Good
I
Lord.
asked our Facebook friends and our Instagram friends to
Facebook
tell
friends.
us some stupid stories of theirs. First off, we have Mitchell.
Mitch.
He says, "My biggest lapse of judgment is every time I text. I'm terrible at it and always end up digging myself a hole or texting at the wrong time. Dude, texts are hard sometimes because context. You don't have the vocal,
Yeah.
the thing. So I usually
True.
misread a lot of people's texts and think they're being more aggressive than they are.
That's why I always end things on an eggplant.
End it with an eggplant. Safe bet.
It's worked for Tone.
We also have one from Darren Miller.
Hey, I know that guy.
And he
I
says,
still need to kiss that boy.
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
He
Complete
did not
your-
bring that up at all when I saw him over the weekend. I'm
It's
surprised.
coming.
He says, I am literally listening to Tony tell a story of us going to a random stranger's house for candies, cookies, and ice creams from the Fairy Tale podcast as this came up. That ranks pretty high, especially when you consider we lived at the time near the old Hy-Vee, which is downtown Angular Hy-Vee.
Like a block away from,
Yeah. I mean, as kids, you can't be held accountable. You have cookies and you have ice cream. It's fair game.
I mean,
In
how
my
old
book.
would you have been though?
2 or 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that was before I even knew you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you lived by my granny's house.
Yes.
You lived by my mama's house.
Yes.
Was that the one that burned down?
Yes. I lived there.
I went to My Girl 2 at the movie theaters.
Oh my God.
and with Jay and his friend because it was like Jay's birthday or something.
Mhm.
And man, I was young, and they kiss at the end, the girl and then the love interest in it. So they kiss at the end, and man, I was just giggling. So I was just my hands up in front of my mouth, like, oh my God. And these 2 older girls were in front of us and like off to just a couple seats down, and they both just look back at me and start making fun of me to each other. I felt pretty stupid.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kids are stupid.
Yeah, kids are stupid.
Yeah.
I should have
Adults are
pulled some
stupid.
stuff from Reddit for that.
I
That
had
sub is
I was
so
gonna,
fun.
I was gonna say I had a Reddit, but nothing really.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh. Yeah.
Blam.
If you do have a Reddit and you're looking for some entertainment, Kids Are Stupid is
Oh,
a
yeah.
good one,
That one's
and
fantastic.
Bone Apple Tea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones on that too.
Yeah.
And thank you, Facebook. I forgot to mention that. Thank you, everybody on Facebook. We love your comments.
Yeah, if you'd like to be, we're gonna have a question every week. So if you want to get in on it,
Boone said he was
Respond.
going to try to be on the Facebook messages.
Boone.
He
So-
wanted to try.
Yeah,
but
so Boone-
apparently,
but Boone doesn't know how to
Ooh.
do Facebook. Apparently,
yeah,
Called
yeah.
out.
man.
We need to have Boone come over and be on.
Yeah.
Who's
Ooh.
a kitty?
Yeah. Maybe I'll see if
talking-
he wants to see Bad Taste.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I want to see his take on bad taste.
Ooh. I want to see his. No, I shouldn't say that about my brother.
That's so,
You just did.
Especially since you've seen it
Oh, I've
before
seen it.
and you've
Yeah,
talked about it
Jesus.
at length.
like
Yeah.
all
lame.
the length.
At length. All the length. I'm going to get another text from him. You were talking about my dick again.
on
man,
podcast. We're gonna talk.
seriously.
We talked about
Seriously.
this.
Talk about something else, but I'm talking about.
Okay, I think we're good.
I think I'm good.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah, you ruined it.
You don't ruin anything.
It's a look shirt.
She gave him some love.
I was thinking.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was thinking, how funny would it be that if the story in the middle that I don't want to be on this, if it was just bleeps and then everybody's sitting here like, what the hell story did she just tell? That'd be funny.
So you're trying to find an out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I am.
It's fine.
It's a good story.
It's a good story.
No, I am embarrassed.
Ah, don't worry about it. It's
I embarrassed myself on podcast. I almost cried.
Did you really? Aw.
I don't do well with embarrassment.
If it makes you feel any better.
Bleep all this, too.
If it makes you feel any better, I was actually getting slightly angry when you were reading the one about my
You're lying.
Lion.
Why?
because it's normal. It's a normal reaction to stupidity. It's like, what the fuck did I just do? I get it.
I don't want to shut this off. I want to see where this goes.
I know. I'm loving it.
Okay, bye.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.